Here are 5 strategies to increase your earning potential. Welcome back to the Stan Agacho channel. We are all about high performance. We are about building you to be the person of influence you must become. We're all about building wealth and lasting legacy. Now, guys, the amount of money you're currently earning can increase. I don't know, how much did you earn last year? How much did you earn the year before that? The thing is that nobody is coming to help you. Listen, the idea that anybody is coming to help you, that anybody is somewhere right now thinking about how they can increase your income, that's a flat out lie. Nobody is thinking about helping you. The only help that you're gonna get is help that you're gonna help you. You just have to help yourself, guys. You have to help yourself. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And we are going to discuss how then do you increase your income potential, especially for those of us who are just starting out in career, or you have been working for 5-10 years now, and you're thinking about transitioning into business, but you're still in employment. How do you increase your earning potential? How do you increase your negotiating power in the next interview? Do you know that you can actually take charge of your destiny and ensure that you are earning what is rightfully yours? You just have to get your money game right. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that you can do to quantum leap your earning potential. Now, if you're in the money game and you are working, you're exchanging your labor for money, you're basically exchanging your labor, you're exchanging your time for an income. It could be salary, it could be consultancy fees, whatever it is. The number one strategy to increase your earning potential is to increase your qualification, because if you are exchanging your time for labor, what it means then is that I'm paying you for your labor. Now, if I'm paying you for your labor, then what effectively I'm doing is that I'm paying you for the quality of your labor. And the thing about being paid for labor is that the quality of your labor is not only demonstrated while you are giving me the output I require, but it's also demonstrated by the kind of papers you carry. You are able to quantum leap your earning potential if you are able to strategically begin to improve your educational standing. That is the first strategy. That if you are going to increase your earning potential, then you have to consistently and voraciously invest in improving and leveling up those skills that are the key skills for what you're doing. Case in point, let's say you are an accountant or you are a clerk. You have entered a job and you start out as a clerk, and you're in the finance field, so you come in as a clerk first. And then as you do your accounting courses, now finally you come to a place where you are a certified public accountant. Now you're an accounting officer. Then you become a full accountant. But in order for you to quantum leap, you'll be a full accountant for the next 30 years, for the next 20 years. That is where you go wrong. For the next 20 years, you're going to be an accountant if you don't scale up your skills. So you have now done your accounting. What else have you done? Have you done some seminars in accounting? Have you done some workshops in tax? Have you gone ahead to do a degree in finance or something? There has to be demonstrable and provable moves that you are making to ensure that the configuration of your qualification is demonstrable. And in any room that you enter, it could be that you are doing an accounting, but there's an added advantage when you have built around yourself an education repertoire of relevant courses that begins to grant you the advantage. That has the ability to quantum leap your career. It is able to quantum leap the amount of money you get paid right now. Why is it that there are people who rarely stay in an organization for 2-3 years, that they are constantly so and so was headhunted? And no sooner did they move to that organization, they stayed there for a short while, and immediately they were headhunted again. And every time they move from one organization to another, those transition points, if the education game is right, all those transition points are points for increasing your income. They are points of negotiation, because every time you transition, what you're basically doing is that you are bringing an opportunity for negotiation to increase your income. You are able to increase your income earning potential by constantly improving your qualification standing and strategically positioning yourself in the industry in a way that there can be markers of progress, as it were, to your career journey, but also markers of progress to your empowerment journey. The number one strategy to increase your income earning potential, to quantum leap your earning potential, is to increase your skills base that is concretized in proven papers and demonstrable environments. The second thing that I want you to think about is that if you are going to quantum leap your income earning, the number two thing that you have to do is that you have to be constantly seeking for listen to this, career advancement opportunities. You cannot increase your earning potential if you are seated there waiting. I don't know where we got this thing from. Nobody's coming to help you. Nobody's thinking about you. If you are seated there and waiting for somebody to magically increase your income because of an annual raise, actually what you will realize is over time, if you stay in one place long enough, you begin to see that they're hardly adjusting your income even to beat inflation. That income is being increased to a rate that is less than inflation, and cumulatively your position is deteriorating year in, year out. If you're going to increase your earning potential, what you want to do is that you have to constantly and aggressively seek career advancing opportunities. Now, I must put a caution here. This does not mean that you are those workers who are utilizing our company's assets, our company's time to apply for jobs elsewhere. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about aggressively positioning yourself and grouping yourself, networking with individuals of like-minded, attending conferences, industry-specific conferences, and putting yourself in environments where there are possibilities for career advancement. You are not going to increase your income potential if you are not advancing in your career. Have you ever taken the time to map out what then does your career journey looks like? If you have concretized the vision that for the next 10 years, for the next 15 years, I'm going to be in employment, then it will do you good to today, right now, take out a piece of paper and draw out what then does that career journey look like. Map that thing out. Map out the level of qualification, map out the years of experience, and map out the expected income earning. Then begin now to craft strategies of what do you need to do as far as your mindset is concerned, as far as the skills is concerned. One of the things must be to watch this channel every day. What do you need to do as far as your skills is concerned? What do you need to do as far as your contacts is concerned? What do you need to do as far as your relationships is concerned? What do you need to do to put yourself in front of opportunities that will advance your career? Very important. The number three thing that you're going to do in order for you to increase your earning potential, and this is my favorite, you need to become, let me say this word carefully, you need to become omnipresent in your field. So what do? Use technology. In order for you to quantum leap your ability to make wealth as far as career is concerned, in order for you to quantum leap your earning potential, you need to become an authority in your field. Now, you not only need to become an authority in your field, but you need also to be seen as an authority. There has to be strategic positioning, using online tools to position yourself as a voice of repute and as a voice of expertise in that particular industry. Let me give you 3 quick strategies. Number one, the first one is make sure your LinkedIn is aligned with your industry. Case in point, I'm into strategy, I'm into financial planning, I'm into growth. When you come to my LinkedIn, Stan Agacho, what you will find is you will find numerous articles about strategic planning. You'll do a lot of the strategic analysis. I'm always looking at opportunities to demonstrate my expertise in my field of interest. LinkedIn needs to become one of your most potent tools to accelerate your positioning as an authority. The second thing that you can utilize to become a voice in your industry is to start a blog post. It doesn't matter if you have a following. Begin to publish, because the life we are living today, if it is not online, it does not exist. If it is not online, it does not exist. And the third thing is enter into online groups that are industry specific. If you are going to increase your income earning potential, then you need to utilize technology to become extremely visible in that particular industry. What you're going for, of course, I'm all about performance. What you're going for is you want to position yourself as the A1000, as the king of that industry. You want to position yourself as the foremost voice. You want to position yourself as an expert. You want to brand yourself with brand attributes that deal with consistency, that deal with passion, that deal with expertise. That is the number 3 thing you need to do. The number 4 thing, which is going to be the most important thing you're going to do to increase your earning potential, is something that is very simple yet complicated. It deals with building your personal brand. Those individuals that have developed and built their personal brand through the strategies I've just spoken about in point number 3, they have significantly higher chances of earning more. Because what the brand does is that the brand then, what is a brand? A brand is a communication, is a promise of value. So the louder your brand is, the higher your chances of increasing your income earning potential. You want to grow such a strong brand that when anybody is speaking about that subject, your name comes up in rooms that you have not even applied to be in. Your name needs to come up in strategic places in order that your income earning potential is significantly increased. You are going to increase your earning potential when you master the art of building and crafting an extremely strong, compelling, consistent, and trustworthy personal brand. Listen, be very loud about the things you are good at. This channel, Stan Agacho channel, is about performance. It's about building wealth. It's about building influence. It's about individuals who have refused to be average. You need to become very loud about yourself. Nobody is coming to shout for you. Nobody is lobbying any human resource on your behalf. You are going to have to do the job yourself. Become very loud. As a matter of fact, I say this all the time. You know you are building your personal brand if with the passing of time, your loudness online is increasing. In fact, that's something I should trademark. What is your loudness index online? What is your online loudness index? Some of us, we are very loud in political posts. We are very loud in memes. We are very loud everywhere else except where it matters. You are going to increase your earning potential significantly if you are able to build your brand in a way that it is loud, in a way that it is trusted, in a way that is consistent over time. And what begins to happen is as you cut your teeth in the industry, what begins to happen is everywhere you go to work and everywhere you are invited for interviews, you are invited as a solution. You're coming in as a person that organizations are looking at as an individual who's able to solve their problems. And your capability to solve problems, or your perceived capability, we talk about strategy a lot in this channel. Your positioning as a problem solver by crafting a compelling brand significantly increases your income earning potential. This 5th one is something I talk about all the time. Somebody accused me that I can hardly do a video without talking about this. The truth of the matter is everything rises and falls on relationship. You increase your income earning potential by increasing your contacts. Boss, contacts are your opportunities. Contacts is your next breakthrough. Doors are not assigned on the newspaper advertisements. Doors are not assigned on job applications. Opportunities are handed in jogging tracks. Opportunities are handed in families getting together. Opportunities are handed in golf courses. Go hard on your relationships. If you are an individual who is going to increase their income earning potential, you are an individual who takes your relationships very, very serious. You have to extremely do what I call vertical networking with all relevant persons who hold the keys to your city of high income. You have to wake up in the morning and ask yourself this question: who has my next opportunity? Where's my next job? How do I elevate my next ranking? Which industry am I going to next? While at the same time being faithful and diligent enough as a person in our community here to deliver your value in your current employment. Because remember, the biggest billboard for your brand is your reputation. One day I met James Mwangi. We sat with him for many hours, and there's a time he was speaking and he said something. He said, "Stan, let me tell you something about reputation. Reputation is like when somebody died and they didn't bury him." Think about it. A very graphic illustration that when you lose your reputation, is like a man who died but he was not buried. Think about the stench of having to sit with a corpse in a boardroom. So in as much as you are vertically networking, you are also careful enough to be delivering value and paying fidelity to your current area of assignment. That you are dogmatically and voraciously networking, but also you are delivering value at your current postings. Relationships are the biggest key to many of these strategies. You will find in both business and career, relationships are the doors. So you are able to increase your income potential if you are voraciously networking, especially with those individuals that you perceive are in your career plan. They're the ones that hold the keys to the next move. Thank you so much for joining our channel today. Thank you for your time. Please comment in the section below which of these keys stood out for you. Which one are you doing well? Which one are you not doing so well? Again, this is Stan Agacho.